guys hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be moving around a lot. Puberty is a weird time for all of us. I think we can all agree on that. However, I'm willing to bet I'm the only person in this room that has medical documentation that says mine was worse than yours. Okay? Here's the story. I'm 13 years old. I remember this very clearly. I'm at the bus station, or bus stop rather, waiting for the bus to go to school. I'm laying up against this wall, doing my homework, like I did every morning because I didn't want to do the night before. Off to my right, I see Gerald Miller come around the corner and says hi. I say, what up back? But then Gerald automatically starts going, what the fuck? And just starts freaking out, okay? He's like jumping and screaming and all of this. It should be noted that even at this age, Gerald did pretty much any drug he could get his hands on. So at first, I just kind of ignored it and went, that's Gerald, that's what he does. But then he starts calling people around the corner, everyone else at the bus stop, one by one. They all do the same thing. They all come around the corner. Gerald, what, holy shit! What the fuck? It starts occurring to me at this moment that maybe it's not just Gerald. Because they're all freaking out about something, but I legitimately, sincerely don't know why they're yelling. And I sure as hell don't know why they're pointing at me when they're doing it. Because from my perspective, I was just leaning up against a brick wall. From their perspective, this is what they saw. I wanted noted that until that morning, I had no idea that you couldn't do that. And I'm going to help a few of you out right now. The name of the movie that you're trying to think of with Charlie Sheen is called The Arrival. I've seen that movie one time, but I've heard about it for the last 15 fucking years. Because it has aliens in it whose knees go backwards. So we go on the bus, they tell everybody on the bus. Bus gets to school, they tell everybody at the school. By the end of the day, I'm the kid with the knees. I have teachers calling me aside between classes going, Rusin, come here. Do the knee thing. Do it, come on. And I know, because I'm only 13, most of you are expecting that the next thing I'm going to say is I was crying or upset or anything like that. But have you ever just been so fucking bewildered that it trumps everything else? I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I go home, and I remember my mom was doing dishes. And I walk up to her, and I go, Mom, I had a weird day. I was standing at the bus stop, and Gerald starts screaming, saying my knees are backwards. And apparently he can't do that. And I go to school, and everyone else is reacting the same way. They're all freaking out. They're calling me a freak and all this other stuff. I don't know why. And my mom looks down at me very sincerely and without joking goes, oh, did I not tell you about that? No, you did not tell me about that. Okay? Turns out that my great-grandmother had some kind of genetic disorder, and my mom has it, and my brother has it, and I have it, and we are it. They've done studies on us and the whole 9 yards. So for the next few months, I had these really, what's the term? I can't think of it, but like semi-bragging conversations where I would come up to people and without trying to show off, be like, explain it, bragging, that's the term. Can you do this? Like, is this weird? Because I don't know where the line is now. I don't know where it is. Okay? So, every time someone new has found out since that day, I have had one of 4 reactions. And you guys are going to see all 4 right now. So, if you don't mind, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you could just stand up where you are. I'm not going to embarrass you or anything like that, I promise. Now, the only way I can think to equate this to people is if, imagine you found out right now that you were the only person in this room that can make a fist. Okay, that's how weird this was to me. So, here's the 4 reactions I get every single time. Sir, if you wouldn't mind just reaching out and making a fist. What the shit? Oh my God. Guys, come in here. Guys, come here. You gotta see this shit. You gotta see this. No, do it again. Holy fuck. club, you're a fucking freak, man. Shit! Okay. Sir, if you wouldn't mind, just raise your arms above your head for me. No. No. Oh, God. No. No. Okay, okay. If you wouldn't mind, put your hands like that. Shit. Dude, don't fucking do that, okay? That's... Oh, God. Wow, how... Does that hurt? Does it hurt? Oh, God. Hey, what's the name of that fucking movie? What's the name of that fucking movie where the aliens can do that? The Arrival? Dude, you're like a fucking alien, man. Dude, that's awesome, though. Seriously. I kind of want to touch you because I think you're an alien. But all right. Dude, it's awesome. This last one's the most rare, but I swear to God this has happened. If you could, just fold your arms for me. Dude, fuck you, no. That's all. I swear to God, people have said fuck you and left the room. But honestly, throughout all the years that's happened, any one of those four, it's never bothered me. It really hasn't, because I'm doing something that's natural to me, and you guys are reacting in a way that's natural to you. So it's just what it is. And it sincerely never bothered me until I find out there's a fifth reaction. This just happened to me a couple years ago. Excuse me. I got insurance at my job 2 or 3 years ago. I had a doctor's appointment. So I figured I haven't been to a doctor in years, I should get it checked out. Just go ahead and toe. And after a few minutes, I realized I should probably tell him so it doesn't throw him off. He doesn't know my family history, and I don't know how to access that kind of thing. So I show him. I show him my knees, I show him my arms, I show him my knuckles, which you can't really see from here. And he kind of looks at me very seriously, in that way that doctors do. He does this for a couple moments. And he goes, you know, we have a rheumatologist that can probably fix that for you. And I was stunned. Because even the people that called me a freak or yelled or whatever, it was still kind of like in a friendly way. It was like a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. This was a medical professional telling me that I was a mistake or broken or something like that. And I remember going to my car and just sitting there for like a few moments afterwards, and I was just stunned. Because no one's ever been that serious about it. And after a couple moments, out loud in my car, I just went, fuck him. I'm not broken. I didn't go through his whole soliloquy out loud, but I did say fuck him out loud. Because I'm not broken, the way I see it. I guess I technically am a freak, but I don't think there's a negative connotation about it. I'm abnormal, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. So as far as I'm concerned, he can go fuck himself. And I know that most people that I knew in high school and way back when regard me as the guy with the knees. I know my unofficial obituary is going to be start out with the guy with the knees. I know. I'm getting there. She's already freaking out, and I haven't even done it yet. By the way, go back after this and figure out which one of those four reactions you are. I think it says a little bit something about you. I don't know what it says about you, but it probably says something about you. I know my unofficial obituary is going to start out with that guy with the knees, but it doesn't bother me. And you guys know why? Because as far as I'm concerned,
oh, wow,
it's worse things to be known for.